Alright, hello. Hello. How's it going? Echo? Oh, there we go. Sorry about that. Should be good now. Okay, cool. How's it going? Gam, Shonis, Ankit, Eric, hello, ODM, Wise Donkey, Neatan, Cobra. That's one chill cat? Yeah, he's pretty chill. He's a good boy. Look at him. Bren, hello. Thanks for the Prime sub. How's it going, everybody? Ooh. Say hi, Kiwi. Hi. Okay. He doesn't want to. Amarade, hello. Thank you so much for the 15 months. And goodbye, Kiwi. Bye-bye. Okay, or not. B Vega, hello. How's it going? Kiwi on the desk? Yeah, Kiwi OTD. Anyway, how goes it, everybody? I hope you have had a good start to your week. It's been busy, to be quite honest, but it's been alright. It's been good. Today I just had a busier day, so just got back home a little later and had to have dinner, so that's why I got to start a little early. But yeah. So today we're gonna be doing a build of this composite stone plate that I just got from cbbplanet. So CB was kind to send a sample out. And so yeah, just gonna try it out. That's about it. I mean, it's going to be a personal build, so we're building a 910 that I picked up a while back and that I wanted to rebuild. So yeah. And yeah, it's a Tuesday deathmat. I just got it. I just got Tuesday, like, when did I get it? Did I get it yesterday? I might have gotten it yesterday, actually. So, yeah. Mason Gam with the 29, thank you. Uter, hello, how's it going? Yeah, so as you can see, this plate, this composite stone plate looks interesting. I mean, it does look like kind of like terrazzo or like some kind of like, you know, some kind of like stone. As far as like how flexible it seems to be kind of like carbon fiber, but it's a little bit more flexible. It kind of looks like carbon fiber, but it might be a little bit more flexible than that. So it's not like polycarb or like it's not like plastic, but it also doesn't sound like a metal. So I'm kind of intrigued by it. So I'm excited to check it out and see how it sounds and stuff with like cherry switches, like something standard. So yeah, I'm gonna be building this. I have my PCB over here that I just had desoldered. Have some switches, and here's the case over here. Just put it in a bag here because otherwise I figured I might have like lost parts and stuff. But that's the board. I don't think there's anything else here. Yeah. Actually, give me 1 sec. I need to go get a box of stabs. I think it's over there. 1 sec. Okay, so I'm back. So, and some APTX stabs here, just to use. So this is the build that we're doing. This is a TGR 910 VKC. As you can see, it does have some like patina, some corrosion going on and stuff. But basically, it was, I just acquired it in the aftermarket. It had some damage, and I believe it got re-anodized at some point, and then it sustained some other damage. So it's not like the most pretty unit. Like you can see there's some bending here. I think like there was some problem with the package that basically caused the top piece to be bent a little. So it's not like perfect by any means. I got it for a pretty good deal, pretty decently cheap price. But yeah, decided to pick one up because I used to have an Alu 910 before the V2MEs started, and I kind of missed having one, and so yeah. Can't steal the stats from the old build. I didn't like them, so no. It was a build done by somebody else, and I didn't like the stabs nor the switches really. So yeah. But yeah, you can see the anode is not that good. It has some banding on it. The metal itself like has some discoloration, but it's no big deal. Just kind of use it, you know. And so I believe it was re-anodized technically by Caustic Customs, but in a very like standard like gray. So yeah, we're just gonna build this with this stone plate. Okay, so let's see. So I got some MX Blacks over here. I think the PCB should be good. I'm just gonna double check that it's working. Let's see. I think I have a USB mini cable right here. Okay, that's good. Doesn't instill confidence in Caustic. Oh, so if I recall correctly, it was asked to be done as close to the original anodizing as possible. And I also recall the person who sold it to me that told me that there was the source material for the aluminum itself is like not great quality, and so like it wasn't taking to the anodizing very well. But that's basically what I kind of like heard. Let's see, 7U, 2U backspace. Oh, hi Kiwi. Kiwi is demanding for something. I don't know what. Yeah, I'll do right alt here for now. Oh. Hi Kiwi. Hi. He's right here. Alright. Dark Sky? Okay. Yeah, we could try DCS on this. Let's see, where's the there we go. That blank on the bottom left of the Ocelot, this one. It's like a nice little stacked blank. Simon TH, hello. Thanks for the 22 months. What's your favorite budget board? Depends on your budget. What's your budget? What's budget for you? And also, it depends on the layout too, because I think different layouts have very different range for the budget. Nice shit face? Oh yeah. Masto. Pretty cool caps. $55 would, yeah, eBay Philco would be a pretty decent deal, to be honest. $300. Oh, okay. 300's pretty sizable budget. Yeah. Yeah, I know it's not the same person. But yeah, 300 would be quite a lot of boards actually. So let's see, left shift, enter, backspace, and spacebar. Oh my god, his herring is covered under the stairs. Thanks, Nine Walker. So let's break in the clips for the stabs first. Nine Walker with the 39. Thank you, thank you. Damn, that's a long time. All right. 2, 4, 6, 8. Man, I feel young again? What do you mean? Can't wait till we get to 69. Is it too quiet with the noise filter on? Should I like take it off? I don't think it matters, but if you guys want background noise, like there's like a fan running and like a kettle running, I think. But yeah, I put the filter on for now. Wait, Diego's wearing a collared shirt? I mean, yeah, it was what I wear to work, so yeah. That's a lot of boards in the back. Yeah, I know. I started organizing stuff, and so put them there for now and stuff. I think they're probably gonna stay there for now though. I heard I missed the hottest meetup ever. Hottest as in temperature. It was fun though, to be honest. It was actually not bad. I heard you're not coming to Kyiv Live? Yeah, I'm not. I didn't buy tickets, and it's not in the budget to travel, like to fly out right now. Why was it so hot temperature-wise? Because wasn't it the AC situation? AC wasn't on, basically. Could you ever make a spreadsheet with all your boards, keycap sets, etc.? I have one, just not public. And I don't really intend on making it public either. It's just a bother. Diego, so we getting those Norbauer keyboard stands? If they were cheaper, I would consider one. But honestly, it's not really the aesthetic I want anyway. Doesn't really fit anything in my house. So probably not. Are you getting a GOG Type K to build? No. Shinjin Wong, Teha Types, and Lol Stacks, I think, are the 3 people who are getting the Type K, if I recall correctly. Might be wrong, but correct me if I'm mistaken, but I think that's right. What happened to all the 7 TV emotes? They're there. Alright, for my fellow anime watchers, I started Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2, pretty good. I started Mushoku Tensei Season 2, also pretty good so far. I'm on the 2nd act of Wano for One Piece. I watched Black Mirror recently for regular TV. Was pretty good. Haven't been watching anything else on like Netflix or Hulu or whatever, so if you guys have Recs, feel free. Although, yeah, because it depends on my mood on what I'm gonna watch. What else am I watching these days? I started watching Heavenly Delusion, which is another anime about like, it's like this like future society, I think, kind of dystopian. Mushoku Tensei was a decent light novel. Remember reading that years ago? Oh, really? You read all of it? I'm like on volume like 21 or something like that. I'm still reading the light novel. Pretty good. I really like it. I think it's one of the more like, I think it's one of the better, well fleshed out stories out there as far as like novel and isekai category kind of stuff goes. It's definitely one of the better stories that I've read. Hope they tone down the lolly shit in anime. Yeah, I would say it's like the reproduction in the anime is like pretty close to the light novel, but I would say the adaptation's a little bit more rushed off, obviously, because they need to cover more ground. But yeah. Alright. So, remove these stabs now. 5. Gonna watch the Evangelion movie tomorrow. Wish me luck. You'll be fine. Which one? Like, or which movie or movies are you watching? Kinda depends. But I mean, all of them? I think you'll be fine. I think you'll enjoy it more than the TV show, so there's that. That's why I asked for your prayer? Oh, because it's gonna be a long day? I guess that's fair. Yeah, that'll be a long day if you do watch them all in one shot, which is, to be honest, kind of crazy, but I wouldn't do it, but I mean, you do you. Come to Keep Live, Diego. I'm flying with Christian. Wait, really? Christian's going? Really? I'm surprised that he would fly out for the meetup. How come? But yeah, if I make plans, it'll be kind of last minute though, so I'm not sure. But yeah, I probably need to look at prices and see if it's within the budget. But yeah. I also do have to travel to go see my parents soon. So what's Keep Life again? Remind me, somebody. When is it again? What day? Essentially Labor Day weekend? Oof, okay. Yeah, I don't know actually if I'm even available. Because right now it's possible I might have to do a family trip then. But yeah. Yeah, prices will be kind of manga. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, Labor Day weekend travel sucks, actually. I mean, pretty much all the people who are going to school, obviously, like, gonna be flying back right after, and then yeah, obviously people traveling for vacation. I'll be in LA that weekend. No tickets to Keep Life. I feel like you could probably get tickets. I mean, I feel like people are gonna start dropping from tickets because you know, plans changed before the meetup itself. But I guess your mileage may vary. LA sounds like a lot of fun though. I haven't been to LA in a while. Are you doing anything else other than the meetup itself, Eric? That weekend? Or is it just gonna be like meeting people from associated with keyboards that weekend, I guess? 422 round trip? Honestly, that's not bad. Actually, that's not too bad. Get food, etc. Okay. I mean, yeah, there'll be plenty to do in that area. So cool. Yeah, I mean, I'll look into it if it's something that I can do within the budget and time frame wise. Being Labor Day weekend is a little bit iffy at the time, but we'll see. Plans might change as they usually do. Visiting homies just happened to be lined up with Keep Life? Huh. Missed out on a second ticket sale. Oh yeah, that's right, there was a second ticket sale. Totally forgot about that. We'll make space for you in the B&B if you can make it. Okay, sounds good. Anke, do you know if a lot of artisan people are going to? Actually, I don't think I've heard of a lot of people in artisans who would go. Mostly keyword folks. Probably just due to the nature of the organizing of the event. I've only heard of Alex and Rufio. I mean, but they're pretty close by, so that's probably why. Okay, I see now. I feel like Nashville might be the next big one again. Kind of like Chicago was pretty big this time around too, I think. Because Nashville had quite a bit of artisan people last year. Look, the game price around 4 or 450 depending on dates. Well, that's not bad. That's honestly not too bad. When is Lightning Con? Honestly, if people just happen to coincide on a weekend or something like that on their visit to New York City, I mean, I can't host people, that's for sure, but we could definitely have like meet up somewhere and hang out and go eat, that kind of stuff, you know. I mean, people just get accommodations. I think that's the main thing. We can if we plan Lightning Con and it'll happen. Yeah, I think with enough planning it can happen. The only problem would be like if it's a lot of people, then it kind of becomes way more difficult just because of the whole like, oh, you're bringing stuff to show, then like where are you gonna show it? Where are you gonna put it? How are you gonna fit that many people in one like place, one spot? You go hosting in this New York City duplex penthouse. Okay. Of course, because I have a duplex penthouse. I wish. I'll sleep in your closet. It's actually full of like stuff. There wouldn't be space. I mean, as it is, we only have like 2 small closets. The one that's over here behind me, and then like one in the room that's also like not too big. You go living lavish, no cap. I don't know about that. All right, a triple alpine room. But I mean, yeah, I think it would be nice to it would be nice to hang out with people, like people we know and stuff. Go out for a big meal and hang out and stuff. That'd be nice for sure. I suck at organizing this kind of stuff, TBH. Like, I don't enjoy it. Organizing events. So I think if there was someone to help organize, like, I would be happy to participate. But yeah, I don't tend to organize trips or big events with people. Like coordinating people is not something I enjoy doing necessarily. Do you have any recommendations for Peking duck? Depends what borough you're in. Do you know where you're going to visit, or like where you're going? I mean, like, it depends where you want to be, I guess. But I mean, Chinatown might have some spots. There's a place in Flushing called what was it called? It was a place I went to last time. It was actually pretty good for the duck. Flushing. I think it was in Flushing. Not there. Oh yeah. Is it Juchi? It was in one of the malls in Flushing. It's pretty good. It's a bit expensive, but it was pretty good. The other dishes I think could have been a little better though. So I think the duck was really good. But the rest, like, there were some that were really good and some that were like, whatever, like could have had better at any other place kind of thing. But overall it was a good experience. Like it was like worth going at least once, especially for the duck. That was pretty good. But I think I would consider other places because Flushing is such a big place if I were to go to the area again. To spend the same money, at least. I hear Hua Yuan is pretty good too, just expensive. Sounds about right. I mean, I feel like duck, if you're looking for duck specifically, it's not gonna be cheap. Planning out a dinner with friends? Want to try someplace new? Yeah, actually if those are the places that you're looking for, I think yeah, Eric's suggestion and mine are probably okay to try. Am I the only one that calls it Peking duck? What's the correct pronunciation? TBH? I don't know. I'm not sure. I just go by what seems intuitive from looking at the word. But you might be right. Maybe I'm wrong. Wrote them both down. Solid. Okay, now let's get the plates. Plate's a little tight on the stab cutouts. Let's hope it's not too tight. Okay, seems okay so far. I'll just double check that the stabs actually come up, which they do. Okay, that's fine. Try Okdongshik finally. It lives up to the hype for me. It's really good. Okdongshik is really good. I really enjoyed it when I went. I mean, like it's a dish that's just so comforting, right? Eric. So I personally enjoyed Okdongshik quite a lot. It's soul. It's like food for the soul. It's really good. Boomerangaroo with the prime. Thank you. How are you? If I can get dummy cheap tickets to New York, I'll be able to visit. I mean, if you want to visit, you can. I mean, so I've told people that a good time to visit New York is actually on Thanksgiving week because everybody leaves the city on Thanksgiving. Don't come between Thanksgiving and Christmas because everyone wants to visit New York to see the Christmas decorations and blah blah blah. But then between Christmas and New Year's Eve, it empties out again. I was pleasantly surprised. I can see why some may think it's bland and nothing special, but Korean food can be bland and nothing special a lot of the time. Actually, a lot of people talk about Korean food to be bland and nothing special, like a lot. Especially like some people who are maybe used to cuisines that have even stronger spices will say like, "Oh my god, this is so bland, not enough salt or whatever." But I'm like, it's actually like there's a lot of food in Korean like cuisine that's pretty salty and pretty flavory. But yeah, it's just the exposure things. I leave for Thanksgiving. Yeah, that sounds about right. Most people do. What's New York without bumping shoulder to shoulder with everyone? I know. Yeah, so okdongshik is it's called 곰탕. Literally means like bear stew, but basically it's like this it's like a hot soup with is it pork at okdongshik? I think it's pork, right? Like slice of pork, sliced pork, and like rice in it. And they also give it to you with this like really spicy chili paste that you can use to like dip the meat on. You don't put it into the soup. The soup itself is like a pretty clear soup. It doesn't like it does taste hot and comforting. Looks like caldo at first glance. Yeah. I mean, yeah, you could kind of, I mean, caldo literally just means stew, so, or like hot pot. But yes, you could say that. Yeah, it's something similar to that. Or yeah, it's basically that. Yeah. Essentially that. It's like it's comfort food in the form of soup and rice. Some other places they put like noodles and stuff too, but yeah. Have you tried the place next door? Ollie? No, I haven't. How is it? What kind of food is it actually? I don't think I tried it though. Korean as well? No, then I haven't tried it. I don't go to Korean places super often, TBH. Because I don't know, I just don't end up at Korean places that often, I don't know. Maybe pretty much sometimes when like friends go and like, you know, I tag along, but I don't seek it out nearly as much. okdongshik I sought it out because I never saw a place with 곰탕 in the city. So I was like, oh, I better try that. And I was pretty hyped up too, right? So Diego, have you been to Daesan Korean Noodle? That rings a bell. Yes, I've been there. Yeah, I've been there. I've been there before. Yeah. It's pretty good. I mean, I don't go to Flushing that often. Like, I only go when friends are organizing stuff. Which is not all the time. Like, I have friends like in LIC and like friends a little bit closer, but Flushing, like I do have a few friends there, and I sometimes go to see them. So yeah, I don't really go, like, because I don't have a car, so I don't really go out there that much. Dude, you're Korean, right? Yes, I am. Hello, Meek Fernando. How's it going? Anyway, Eric, was that other place good? The Ollie place or whatever? If you tried it? Or were you just asking if I had been so that you would figure out? What's your go-to Korean stew? Doenjang jjigae probably, which is soybean paste stew. Either that or kimchi jjigae, which is, you know, just kimchi stew. Those two are my go-tos for sure. They're very easy to make at home, and it's hard to go wrong with them. And they're very refreshing because of the flavor, and in the case of the kimchi jjigae, like because of the spice. Yeah, the fermented soybean soup. Yeah. I was in Seoul a few weeks ago for the Keyfam meet. What's Keyfam? It is a staple, yes. Both of them are pretty strong staples. Staple food, like staple stews and stuff. Like, a lot of people reminisce over having their grandmas or the moms or like family doenjang jjigae and stuff like that. Yeah, doenjang jjigae, yeah. That's the one. Keyboard meat, KLC, Prime. Oh, Prime as in Prime anodizing. Syrian Della was there. Oh, that sounds fun. Traveling to Korea for that. How was it, David? Was it good? Met a lot of new people, I guess. Of the few I've tried, I think my favorite so far has been sundubu jjigae. Okay, that's fair. Sundubu jjigae, as you know, if you've been to like a BCD or something like that, you can adjust a lot of the parameters. Like you can adjust how spicy and that kind of stuff, right? And like what you put in it. You can do mushroom, you can do seafood, you can do pork, you can do kimchi, you can do whatever, right? And so it's pretty adjustable to your palate. So yeah, sundubu is a easy dish to eat, and it's very comforting too. It's very good for like hangovers, right? That kind of stuff. Pretty good, but as expected, Japan me is where I go to see things you have never seen before. Oh yeah, I mean the Japanese mechanical keyboard scene in general, or like keyboard scene, like custom keyboard scene, is something else. Like there's nothing like the Japanese mechanical keyboard scene. It's unique, and people do their own thing, and it's nice. It's refreshing, different. You might not end up using any of it for that matter if you can't get used to that, but there's some cool ideas that come out of there, and yeah, the split, yeah, the ergo and split culture there, it's huge. I heard we're using a plate made of rocks today. Yeah, composite stone. Also had galbi kimchi at Ole, was pretty solid. Smaller portion sizes for the price. Oh, okay, yeah, that looks smaller. Yeah, that looks okay. I mean, I guess that's New York prices with smaller portions. I'm expecting this to be kind of like carbon fiber, but maybe, but just like, it kind of looks like carbon fiber, right? But I think it sounds more it's gonna sound more muted than that. I feel like it's gonna absorb a lot of the sound, but I mean, who knows? Who knows? I don't know what to expect yet. It looks cool though. There's at least that. Shanghai plate when? Does it align your choice? Rank? All-time favorite is 곱창 전골. Yummy. 막창, 대창, 곱창, most favorite to least favorite. Oh, let me see. Like, let me just confirm. Cause yeah, 막창 is maybe some of cattle. Okay, yeah. And then 게장 is gonna be big intestine, right? And then 곱창 is going to be small intestine. I would say, I think I'm more used to 곱창. 곱창 might be number 1 for me. And then I would say 막창, and then large intestine 대창. I think. Mostly out of familiarity, and also because I'm more used to the taste, yeah. Make it out of Jane, then sell it in the Chinese market. Seems like such a waste. But I guess luxury products all about making stuff out of materials that people don't like otherwise wouldn't think of using. So it's like extravagant. Like I feel like extravaganza in like luxury market is basically that. It's just grabbing materials that are not commonly used and use them for things like random things like that. And people are like, oh, never expected this, so therefore it's nice. Shanghai always worth it. Also meteorite. Tiger PP plate. Norby joined the chat. The terrazzo stuff. The keyboard stand. How's the new place? So far so good. Still like organizing bits and pieces and stuff. Like we're probably looking for some furniture pieces here and there to fill some gaps or to make the place look more cohesive and stuff. But it's comfortable. I mean, it's nice. I like the location of it. Like for me, it's close to work. I do have parks nearby, so like if I need nature, there's nature. If I am not too far from the public transit, which is a plus. I'm a little further away from the post office than I'm used to, so if I have to go, normally I like aggregate things and go. But that said, like, yeah, there's like the city is pretty accessible from me, like the rest of the city, so like so that part is convenient. Final heavy grill, final run ever, I promise. No more Hondas revving outside. Oh, you'll still hear sirens and whatnot. Right now I have the noise filter on. I mean, I can actually take it off. You can probably hear some stuff. Like you'll hear a little bit of like the fan here, but actually right now I haven't been hearing too many sirens today. But you'll hear like sirens and like dogs and like other things like that. No more neighbor karaoke. Okay, that's a big one. We definitely don't hear neighbor karaoke. That one was a big one on my block, specifically on my. It was like one floor up on like the left side of where I was. Like it was like the next building. That one apartment loved karaoke, and would karaoke like at 10 a.m. 11 p.m., 2 a.m., 4:30 a.m. Yeah. But yeah, not much of that anymore, I guess. Very Asian thing to do? I mean, Hispanic family, I think, actually. Yeah. What language were the songs? Spanish for sure. Spanish. I lived in a Hispanic neighborhood when at the previous place, so pretty much Spanish everywhere. New York City rats are lit. They're small cats, man. they're okay. I mean, I don't like the fact that they carry pests, but I mean, other than that, it's like just don't get in their way. They don't get in my way, and it's all good. Kind of nasty sometimes, though. All right, maybe I'll turn on the filter, the noise filter. Bit of nostalgia for you then? Maybe harder to tune out since you understand it? Yeah, it's harder to tune out if you understand it, so... It was kind of annoying at times. I mean, it was only annoying whenever I had to, like, sleep or work and I needed silence. That kind of stuff was, like, annoying. Or like, if, like, people are jumping or, like, just, like, too much chatter. Like, just very irregular, that kind of stuff. That's just annoying, you know? I mean, I don't really miss it. I don't really miss it. Like, I didn't even like the songs that they were singing anyway, so... So I didn't feel nostalgia. I've slept through an alarm before. Are my ears just fucked? Probably just a deep sleeper, to be honest, Drew. I also sleep through alarms sometimes. Depends on how tired I am. The HDX have evolved. Yeah, we definitely unpacked a bunch of those. Got a little shelf over there for now. I started to organize all this stuff in the back, as you can see. Work in progress, slowly. Whoa, almost 3 years, Mr. Juan. Damn, 35. Crazy, thank you. How you doing, my friend? Are you anxiously waiting for the new shipment? Hello, Harry Potter. Hi, Mr. Kupo, how's it going? Guess it doesn't help that I'm wearing glasses today. Nice new spot, dude. Thanks. I mean, right now it's literally just a corner of a room because that's what I got delegated. But it's good. It's nice. I like the place. Good location, good amenities. Not too far from work, all that good stuff, you know? Place is bigger, at least, compared to the studio that my partner was in, at least. Obviously bigger. So there's space for the both of us. Kiwi, of course. And JD. Do you like your roommate? Well, I mean, I live with my significant other. I live with my partner, so I better like my roommate. I better like her, and I also better like Kiwi too, because Kiwi owns the place, and if I don't like Kiwi, then I'm out. It's the Key Cult Collective Watermelon Cap. Oh, Key Collective. Key Collective. Secret Myth with the Prime sub. Thank you. Patiently waiting. Yes, sir. Trill 60. And say settle. Batch. Is Kiwi a dog or a cat or a human? Kiwi is a cat. My partner's cat, but now I guess I am a cat dad, basically. So, yeah. What PCB is this? Screams Korea with the signature area? This is the Adelaide PCB from McLovin, I'm pretty sure. I mean, no, the HANA 910 PCB. The HANA 910 revision 1, I think. Like one of the first PCBs that they did for the 910 series. Because there weren't that many replacements for the 65% with the centered USB for a while. I mean, they're like spotty in terms of like number of PCBs per batch. So always had to go to aftermarket to get it. All hail Kiwi? Yes. Are you going to get a cat cam? It's not possible to do because he moves around a lot, actually. Like, I don't even know where he is right now. He moves spots decently, like, pretty frequently, and so... I don't... Yeah. Putting a cat cam might be a waste because you'll never see him. I mean, like, you'll see him for, like... I don't know, maybe, like, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, let's say, and then he's gone. I had a GoPro on him? That'll be fun. You said runs the place, it could have only been a cat? Yes, exactly. Okay, cats are overlords. Diego, for your RFCB cable, did you have to solder it on? No. It had the connector. The JST, I forget which letters. JST, was it SH or JST something? JST something connector. It came with it. All I had to do was just insert the crimped ends to the connector, and that was it. It just works. Does CB still offer that? I think you just have to ask. So you might just have to send a private inquiry about it. But yeah. I mean, I did get it through CB, so... Camera for 10 minutes of Kiwi? Okay, I mean, maybe he's in the living area, and I can set it up for him, I'll try. Especially, like, if he's on the couch, or something, like, somewhere where he is likely to stay still for a bit, I'll try to do that. Is your internal clock now synced with Kiwi's feeding schedule? Yes. I wake up around 7 or 8 every single morning, no matter what, regardless of when I went to bed or whatever, because that's when he starts to bother for food. But his actual food time is supposed to be at 9. He just likes to start early. So... yeah, it's like 7 or 8 is basically the alarm. Automatic alarm. Alright, pretty good. Needs to get the couple of hours hunting in? Yeah. You know when they like come to you and they start purring? It's like... and then it's like, And then obviously they just like rubbing and they start doing like like funny sounds. So yeah, it's a whole ceremony basically. And Neko punch your face? Yeah. test. Alright, cool, everything's working. Alright, let's put this into the build or into the board. So we're gonna have to undo those screws. I'll put the little clips first. Done. Let's open up the case. I think this should do. Have these been personal builds recently? Not all of them, no. Like the Kepler isn't mine. I mean, this is mine. This is RF I've had for several years now. What else is there? I built like, I mean, yeah, there's been a few things that have just been showcases, like the Cycle 7, that kind of stuff, right? But my own has been, I mean, it's gonna be this 910. The R60 was my own. What else did I build? I think that was it, actually. I haven't built too many personal ones. Yeah, R60 was mine, yeah. Do you have any GB or pre-order boards? I mean, I have one that's never gonna arrive, which is the Moon TKL V2. You didn't charge back? Yeah, it didn't go through. So, shit out of luck. Asked for a refund? Of course I asked. Yeah, I tried. I tried what I could and I didn't get it, so I'm out like however many dollars for that. How long ago did the GB for that run? It was quite a while back now. I don't know how long actually at this point. It's been a while. Let's check. Just check it on Google, I think. Let's see. Moon TKL V2. Group by thread was 2020. November of 2020 was the Moon TKL V2 group by thread. 3 years now. Well, 2.5 now, but yeah. Quite some time. So nothing I can do about it. Hot take on the current scene. Hot take on the current scene. Hot take. Hot take on the current scene. People are wrong if they like F13, I guess. Just kidding, but I mean, I don't like F13 as much. I still think long pole switches aren't great because TBH, full travel is a much nicer typing experience than the shorter speed like or long pole like feeling, I think. I don't know. See, that's not a hot take. Yeah, it's not a hot take. Yeah, it's not a hot take. I don't really have many hot takes about the scene, to be honest. I mean, I don't really care. I don't really bother like thinking about it too much. What is there to say hot takes about? Like, actually, the scene is pretty nice. Like, I think right now there's like a lot of meetups. There are a lot of boards accessible at pretty much every price point now, right? Yeah, factory lubing for switches is like decent, but I think any enthusiast that has been for a while and feels a little bit beyond just, you know, wanting to have decent will probably dislike it. Like, something will bother them. So factory loop stuff is definitely a hit or miss for a lot of people. Here's my hot take. It's been over 100 degrees for too long in Houston. Yeah, today was the first day here in New York that actually cooled off properly and wasn't like absurdly humid, because it's been so humid the past few weeks. Today was the first really nice day out. I actually wore not shorts today. Typically I just wear shorts to work, you know, like if I need to change because I work like in the facilities and I need like long pants and closed-toed shoes and that kind of stuff, I have a change of clothes at work. So, but yeah, today was the first day I actually didn't have to. I never wear shorts, I just suffer. I'm not like that. I'm not like you. I'm sorry. I can't do that. Upper 30s here for the last month. Yeah, it's like worldwide. It's been crazy. It's been the first time in like a month that I didn't need AC and CT. Yeah, in Connecticut. Yeah. Yeah, no, this summer's been really abnormal. Really out there. So, yeah, I mean, we'll see. Alright. So I think Ankit asked for DCS Dark Sky for this. So I'll go get that. And I'll be right back. But yeah, it's already done here. Look at that plate. Looks pretty nice. Well, actually, it kind of goes well with the gray anodizing of the board. So, yeah. Alright, I'll be right back. Alrighty, I am back. I'm about 5 minutes away from this scene. Oh yeah, I believe you mentioned this before. I think you might have. We had a few days here that felt like 115 in June. Now some days are just 110 in certain spots. Oh wow. Yeah, no, I would never live in Texas for a reason. That's one of them for sure. It's crazy. I mean, even if you can just stay indoors and it's like AC and whatever, feels crazy. Alright, so this is DCS Dark Sky. It's a set that released through Novel Keys. I believe Pudsey was the person behind it. And basically it's like a darker version of Soiree. So hi Kiwi. Oh, time to invade. Come here. Oh no, you can come. Yeah, okay, he wants to escape, but oh. Hello. Hi Kiwi. What's so fun? He's so relaxed. Well, not so much anymore. Okay. Bye bye. Oh. Kiwi hates Mondays. Kiwi actually likes it when we have to go work because that means he can get fed earlier. How do variable weight Toperdomes work? There's like a diagram for it. Variable weight Toper. Basically it runs, I think this is the image here, but I'm pretty sure it's something like that. Oh yeah, so that if you hear that sound, that's Kiwi's little ball thingy toy. Is he playing with it? Oh, yeah, he is. It's kind of weird seeing the Suarez's without mono F-row, also throwing shit at Ankit. You would. I think this might actually sound pretty nice. Kind of excited. Is there a way to visually tell if the domes are variable since they are attached in those sets? Visually? No. Not visually, no. You have to feel like how they collapse. There's no distinction that's visual. Unfortunately. Okay, be a Tober Jedi? Yeah, just communicate with the domes. Easy. That's the easiest way. Just communicate with the domes. Material science final boss. So another wise replica or something along those lines. Oh, Soare? Yeah, something like that. Sorry, it's another wise replica. Yeah, sounds right. I thought it was like software. Oh no, it's Soare. It's like a... Oh, actually, well, you would know. It's like shortened, abridged thing for like a phrase. Jordan 64 TV. Mr. Jordan, how's it going? How are you? What have you been up to? Good dude, living? Life. It's a tough thing. Like Chong. Oh boy. The second I tap back in. You and your luck, I guess. Catching strays, as usual. Alright. Let's put on some artisans on this as usual. Oh, what to put on it? Oh, let's see. I think maybe we can do this parade, which is not, it's kind of like more like for Dolch, but it's okay, I think. Let me see, maybe, I think this Yeti would look pretty good. Maybe down here. And then we can do the bongo. Oh, and maybe you can do this Lurvana right here. Alright. Alt is looking like a blank. That's exactly what Soares sets are like. They look like blank in certain lighting because the contrast is not good on Soares sets in general. DCS, GMK, whatever it is, this small variation Dark Sky is kind of the same. The shifts and the alts, the contrast of the colored modifiers is not very high. So yeah. What stands out is the blue against the gray here, but I think other than that, the colored mods do kind of blend here. Here it is. GMK Sawari, yeah, definitely has pretty bad contrast too. Alright, excited to try this. Let me unplug this here. Oh wait, I actually need to hold it with two hands. Yeah, it certainly doesn't help that the Gorton font is thinner. And things sound good. I like the ones that I chose here actually. I think they do go pretty well. Alright. Looks good. Let's get a typing set. typing test on here. Okay. And let me move the mic over. Okay, I think that's good. TIL, I don't like the 910. Why? Because of the blocker? This is also the old version, the first version of the like one of the first. Stompy Burb, hello, how's it going? Alright, let's try this out here. Okay, let's just check that the other view should be good as well here. Yeah, I think that's good. Alright. Alright, let's give this a shot. Turn off the music here. Is this a special edition of the 910? Yeah, so VKC stands for Vietnamese Keyboard Community. So it was an edition that ran as a small 14-unit run for people in the Vietnamese keyboard community. This was run like in, I don't know, 2000. I'm gonna say 2016 or 17. And then yeah, I don't recall what was after that, but yeah. Yeah, it was the Vietnamese keyboard community thing, but yeah. Yeah, it was run back when the TGR 910 was made, like maybe like around the time after around the time the CE, the 910 CE was running, pretty sure. Yeah. All right, let's give this a try. This currently has DCS Dark Sky. We currently have this build with cherry mixed blacks. These are just 3-pin cherry mixed blacks with TriboSys 3204 and TX films and 65 gram springs, I think. And this is currently built on a composite stone plate. This was a sample that was sent to me by cbbplanet, and yeah, so we're just trying it out because it's a new material. I'm kind of interested in what it sounds like, but I think it's gonna sound nice. It's gonna probably be kind of similar to alu, I think, or carbon fiber maybe. The flexiness is kind of similar to maybe a little bit lighter, or like easier to bend than carbon fiber. But yeah, I'm excited to see how it sounds. All right, here you go. Pretty nice, actually. That sounds really good for DCS. Yeah, I do agree that DCS tends to have a thinner sound in general, so actually this sounds pretty good for DCS. It's pretty crisp. And yeah, it has a harder bottom out, kind of like, it does feel a lot like alu / carbon fiber, to be honest, feel wise. Like it's pretty solid feeling. It's not harsh like brass or stainless steel. It doesn't have much of a give. Also, it's top mount with 8 mounting points, which are symmetric around the top. So it doesn't have much of a give here, but I would say it's kind of closer to, yeah, alu carbon fiber is kind of like where I would put it. So yeah, it's pretty, it's kind of close to what alu is like, yeah, feel wise too. All right, here are the mods and the alphas. The stabs came out pretty nice, so I'm pretty happy about that. So I just realized this is like super unfocused. But yeah, this is top mount. Yes, this is top mount. Yeah. Yep. This is top mount, 8-point top mount. CF always has this twingy sound I hate, but I don't know. Yeah, maybe it depends how it's mounted. Yeah. You have a very interesting way of typing. Notice you hit D with the index finger. Yeah, I think it depends on the word I'm typing. Typically, I do it with the middle finger, but then sometimes I will shift one to the right or one to the left, because yeah, my typing is definitely not normal. I used to be a lot worse at typing, and it got better over time as I practiced using other layouts. Yeah. All right. We can try doing like GMK, I guess, if you guys want to hear what GMK 2. So I have a few sets that we can try here. How about GMK Pacific? I think GMK Pacific would kind of look interesting. I just got it, so I kind of want to try it, and I think like gray would probably work with it. So let's just give it a shot. Why not? I got this in the group buy, so yeah, I want to see what it's like. GMK Pacific. Okay, it's like blue, but that's all right. Let's see. Let's take off the caps here first. Yeah, those would look good too, though, on this gray. That's for sure. I'll just leave the artisans there for now, just so that it's the same, and so that I also don't have to swap them out. This side will look nice in GMK. Yeah, I think the thicker font, the thicker cherry font will look pretty good with like on the Dark Sky theme. So, all right, let's try Pacific just to see what it looks like. I think the blue is not a good match on this actually, but it's okay. The gray is on the slightly warmer side. If it were slightly cooler of a gray, I think this would look better. But I think it looks a little too blue, so a little too cool for the warmness of the gray. Reminds me of Sky Dolge, maybe that's why. Oh yeah, you do like Sky Dolge, don't you? Grew up. I think you're one of the... Not too many people actually really like Sky Dolge. Sky Dolge looks better in real life. Yeah, I do agree with that wholeheartedly. It does look a lot better in real life than it does in pictures. Do I need to change the artisans? No, I'm too lazy for it right now. I guess we can, but kind of lazy. You're ruining my immersion? Okay, buddy. As if you come here to feel immersed in the stream. I bet you open the tab and then you tab out, mute the browser, and do other things anyway. I'm immersed in sharing my opinions. Fair. Let's just put the regular enter on this. Didn't know Sky Dolge was one of those better IRL sets? Yeah, it definitely is. Like, I do think the contrast is not very flattering on Sky Dolge in general. So I think that's another big thing about it. Actually, now that I put the whole set Pacific, it doesn't look so bad. It's not too bad. Okay, fine. I'll change some of the artisans then. But I think for the pictures, maybe I'll bring the... maybe I'll just leave these artisans and the... Man, alpha keycaps are kind of tight. I'm a little scared. Let's put it back and then try again. They run tight. They run tight. What is this VKC 910? TGR 910 VKC was a unit that was made for the Vietnamese keyboard community. Oh. Let's see. This is like dark blue, right? Dark blue. So we can just do. These are not quite dark blue, but I think it'll do. I don't know about that last one. I think this will be fine. All right. Alright, we can try this now. So there is GMK Pacfic on this. You can see it there. Mini USB? Yes, because this is older. Ski Dolce similar to Sky Dolce with the contrast. Yeah, the contrast on that specific colorway isn't great with other colors other than like white. So yeah. I wonder how big Vietnam meetups are. They've become a lot bigger now, pretty sure. They're like one of the biggest communities internationally, I'm pretty sure. So, alright. Let's give this a shot now. This time we have a GMK set for the typing. So let's give this a shot. So this is MX Blacks on composite stone for the plate. These are TriboSys 3204 looped MX Blacks with 65-gram springs and TX films, and we have GMK Pacfic on this board. Let's give it a shot. Oh, let's try again. Alright, there it is. Do you guys like it? Do you guys prefer GMK over DCS or DCS over GMK? I think I do like the sound of DCS a lot on this. Pretty nice sound, nonetheless. This stone plate kind of does sound a lot like, it's like alu, but without as much of the metallic nature of it. But yeah. Alright, here are the mods and the rest of the alphas as well. There it is. Pretty nice. I actually think I like the sound of DCS a little more. Maybe it's because, but I do like how a little fuller it sounds on GMK. So I don't know, I'm kind of torn, but I do think I don't mind the sound of DCS on this. So I think I might be okay with using this with DCS. Yeah, no, it sounds pretty good. Actually, I'm pretty pleased. Like, I think I'm gonna leave this build like this because it actually feels pretty good. It's definitely on the stiffer side because of the 8-point mounting, but also it's not the feeling of typing on brass or like metallic plates like steel, and so it's not as harsh. the bottom mount. It's definitely a very solid bottom mount, but it's not harsh. So I actually think I like this plate a decent bit. I think it's kind of like in between carbon fiber and alu, yeah. Maybe without that metallic aspect of the alu. And look-wise, it kind of looks like carbon fiber. Is this a meme plate material or an actual contender? Oh, this is like an actual contender. This is something that it might actually be an option to use through CBB. CBB is actually serious about making plates with the material. Yeah. This one has flex cuts though, right? I think just like the small between the rows? No, this doesn't. I don't think this one had anything between the rows. It just had like the, you know, like the small ones near the modifiers, that kind of stuff. Just got here. What's a plate made of? Composite stone. So it's like pressed like stone. Synthetic material. You can ask more questions on the CBB Discord as well. If you need an invite, I think I can put one here. But let's see. There's the Discord for cbbplanet. Yeah, I don't know the exact formulation either, so you can always ask there if you're curious. But yeah, this actually sounds pretty good. To be honest, I actually do dig it. I actually do like it, how it sounds and how it feels too. So I think I'll leave it the way it is. Work. Ooh, nice. Okay, look at that little badge lighting up here. If you want to see it from a different angle. All right. Is it similar to the stone they use in countertops? TBH, I can't tell you. I'm not sure. I'm not really sure about what kind of formulation it is, like structurally or chemically rather. Oh, I don't know why my mic is doing that. What's up? Sleeping. Ground up stone mixed with resin? Yeah, I think it's something like that. Kind of sounds like it anyway. But yeah, I like this. I do think I did like the DCS better, so I actually think I'm gonna swap to DCS again, instead of leaving the GMK set for now. Do you think Dark Sky actually looks pretty good on it? Straight marble or rock would be too brittle. Yeah, so that's the first thing I was thinking about, Drew. I was like, oh, is this gonna be like a brittle material, like kind of like maybe like even like chalky, or like, you know, like something that like would crumble if you like apply too much pressure, even if it's like pressed or whatever. But no, it's actually pretty nice. It's pretty sturdy feeling. Yeah, it would not be machinable at 1.5. I do think it was mentioned to me that this was like 1.6 instead of 1.5 exactly, which doesn't really matter because the switches still clip fine, or like, you know, like they'll still be seated fine. So didn't have issues with it myself. Anyway, I do think GMK Pacfic probably better on something either like more navy colored or like bluish colored. Now that I've seen it in real life here. So think of where to put that later on. It's a nice set though, actually. It looks pretty good. The blue on the Pacific set is actually really nice. What's good, bros? I finally completed my end game after 3 years of waiting. What is that? What's that about? Endgame is a myth, perchance, but I guess if it makes you stop buying or, you know, seeking things, I guess that's it. But, I mean, what is it? Kind of curious now. 7V with alpacas and GMK Nord. Oh, nice. What color is the 7V? I'm kind of curious. Like, what do you decide to pair with GMK Nord, rather? Endgame is when the bank account finally taps out. Yeah, sorta. You know what I mean? Like, it's when you actually just stop spending money on stuff. The Navy? Oh, Navy would probably look okay with GMK Nord, despite the whole like GMK Nord doesn't look like at all like what was advertised. I guess navy or like grayish tones will look pretty decent with, like bluish and grayish tones will look pretty decent with Nord. Yeah, I do think DCS Dark Sky here looks pretty good on this board. So, it's meant to be look a bit more cohesive with what the IC. Well, yeah, I know. I know. I know that set is just one of those things that's just like, honestly, when I first saw the IC for Nord, I felt a bit skeptical of the color choices. And I didn't want it also because it was not like it was the first IDE style like set, right? Like there's Oblivion, there's Nord, and then like, you know, like you have like Dracula, you have like other ones, right? But yeah, at the time I was like, I don't think I want anything that's like, I don't think I need anything else. It's like IDE theme like that. And the colors are like, or like kind of like sort of like somewhat like desaturated, I guess, maybe. Even more so now that they're made like this, but even on their renders. I wanted Oblivion and didn't know the communities did more rounds on the first round. Yeah, I guess there's that too. Like, there definitely is thing about key sets is I personally assume that key sets are bound to like run again eventually if the demand is high enough, just because they're mass producible, you know? You can mass produce key sets and keyboards maybe, but that's assuming the logistics line up. But at least key sets, I think it's a bit easier. GMK Bread R2. Red Devils R2 when? Do you like Red Devils, the set? I don't really like Red Devils personally. Kind of pinkish if I recall. Like not pink, but like the hue of red is not like a pure red if I recall correctly. But I didn't love I did not love GMK Red Devils when I saw it in person. Red Devils is my favorite GMK Red? Oh, okay. Cool. It's an interesting red, that's for sure. It's kind of different from the regular ones. I don't want to pay some bozo. $300 for a base. Yeah. I mean, I think a big reason that also led me to believe early on that like I don't need to overspend for key sets and stuff that like were being just produced was also that like I was like there's probably gonna be something similar down the road. The set's gonna ship, well, even if it shipped, you know, 6 months from when I enter the GB, right? Like it's still 6 months or whatever, right? So, and then I was like, I feel like I won't end up mounting it right away anyway, so might as well just wait for when I can actually get it for like rebuy price. Or because you're based in Bioresin instead. I want to GMK Botanical on the whiteboard. Oh yeah, Botanical was all the rage. Has always been the rage. But yeah, okay, so this is what it sounds like with DCS, right? Like, I'm just gonna do random typing here. Sounds pretty good, honestly. A bit more hollow on the rows individually, but it's not like I'm typing like this all the time, so it's not too bad. Yeah, I think it looks good. I actually think it looks pretty good. DCS Dark Sky. This for the thumbnail. Alright. 3, 2, 1, boom. Okay, cool. So, yeah. I'm officially done. There's little to nothing that will make me get back into this. Midsummer's Night, I congratulate you. That's actually really awesome. Like, if you don't have to spend more money on stuff and you don't, like, you're good, like, congrats on being done. DCS font looks like inbred Comic Sans. That's why it's good. SMH Drua. Yeah. Me when I get LZSC. Oh boy. Type K going into GB soon? I mean, it actually is. It actually is happening pretty soon. This build turned out pretty well. I actually like this stone plate or whatever. It blends in right. This blends right in with this gray anyway. Yeah, it turned out pretty good. I dig it. Oh, how would I rate the plate in terms of flexibility? It's so I think it's like maybe a bit more bendable, like flexible than aluminum and carbon fiber. Both of those materials tend to be on the stiffer side, I would say. It sure kind of depends on the carbon fiber, but I think, yeah, it's a little bit more bendable than that, but it's not like plastic. It's definitely still feels pretty solid, so it feels like aluminum-ish, but feels as flexible, like it's kind of like flexi bendable as like carbon fiber or around there. but pretty good actually. This plate in Alps would be fun. Oh yeah, I think this plate in Alps would be interesting because it would be not too soft. I actually think soft plates in Alps don't work well. Like you actually need some kind of sturdier material, and then assuming that the cutouts are done properly and everything fits properly, I think it'll be kind of interesting material to try. It's not very muted either, as you can tell, so I like it. I actually do like this. Actually, let me see if CBB said anything about it specifically. Here. Oh, I thought I saw it somewhere, but I guess I don't see it anywhere here. Oh yeah, feels like FR4 carbon fiber, but heavier, but flexier than carbon fiber and more muted than FR4. I'm not sure about more muted than FR4 though, but I do think it's a carbon fiber FR4 kind of feeling, but it's like stiffer, like when you like bottom out on it. Yeah. Hated plastic Alps, love my SS Alps though. Yeah, I think that's probably the move for Alps. Harder plates. 50 plus shipping for a plate, kind of expensive. Yeah, I think for one-offs though, it is like the price that you pay, right? Yeah. The only Gordon I want is fish sticks. Alright, well, I guess that's all I have for this thing here. If you guys have anything else that you wanted me to cover or answer any questions, let me know. But I think that's all I have for today's build. I think I would recommend this plate, trying it out. Like if you ever have the curiosity to try out a new cut plate and CBB starts offering this composite zone plate, I think it's kind of worth a try. It's kind of interesting material. It won't be like too soft, and so like some people like go for like plastic plates and end up being like, oh my god, I hated it because it was way too soft. So it won't have that kind of disappointment associated with it, and it's like kind of like right in the middle where I don't think it could be too bad if you haven't dislike how it feels. But yeah, I think it's worth a shot though. It looks cool too, so yeah. Alright, so does this keyword have RGB? The PCB has these guys, the LEDs at the top for the badge. But I mean, you can turn it off too. So, like, I can turn it off now. I think I'm gonna put it in a layer key here. Put it right here, there. RGB toggle. Yeah, this one just has a clear, or like I think it's acrylic. It's either acrylic or polycarb badge. It's just in this slot. Yeah. Looks nice though with the little RGB. Oh yeah, I didn't show it too closely here, but let me show you. So that's what it looks like. Actually, the K is supposed to have a deeper cut there, but the little aluminum piece that's for the K there is super thin, so it actually fell off. Which actually I don't care too much because I knew it was gonna fall off at some point anyway. But you can still read that it's VKC. Yeah. So this is what it looks like. Has a seam. The anodizing finish is not like amazing on this, but it's still okay. Perfectly usable. Some patina on the weight here, a little indentation there on the weight. That's just from shipping and other stuff, other kind of damage, I guess, over the years. but still is a 910 here. Yeah, has that anode mismatch. I heard that the raw material, I mean like the material was not very good quality, so it didn't take up to the anodizing pretty well. So yeah, from the top it doesn't look so bad. And also, honestly, I don't mind it. I don't mind too much. It's not like I'm looking at it from the side all the time either. Alright. I think I'm gonna call it a night here. Let's go see if anybody is currently streaming. Oh, Tyler is streaming. Jackie is streaming. It's been a while. Mr. Joran, oh, he's doing some Final Fantasy. Kim is playing Honkai. So whoever you guys want to watch, I'm down. There's Jackie, Kim, Geo, and Tyler. Jackie, Kim, Geo, and Tyler. Get down by _TTV. Hyun, please. Is she even live? Actually is. I'm actually surprised. But she wouldn't know. What's the point? Senpai wouldn't notice, basically. Bro, remind me of her pan phrase here. Alright. Shall we raid? Shall we just raid Kim? She's just playing a game called Honkai. It's like a gacha game, but it's pretty fun. It's like a turn-based RPG game. Alright, let's just go raid Kim. Yeah, go raid. Let's just spam the emote and say hey, that's fine. Just easy. That backside is really bad? It sounds fine in person. How's it played? Actually not bad. Pretty good. I like it. Yeah. Alright guys. I'll catch you guys in the next stream. Which hopefully it's soon. I think next week I'm going to be doing that ZX75, the Zone X75 from the Kanekys Equinix collab. And then I do have a few other builds coming up, so I'll see you guys on the next one. I might do a personal build next time too, but I don't know yet. So I'll see what's gonna happen. But yeah, catch you guys later, and have a good rest of your week. Oh, and I'm gonna probably have a bunch of stuff to give away at some point. So just come by, and at some point you might actually end up winning something. So, all right, guys, I'll see you guys later. Bye.